Hello and welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's reading is Why Should You Be Proud of Yourself? And I have 3 piles for you. The timestamps will be in the description box along with the information for my giveaway. If you would like to donate to my channel, a gift of any amount would be appreciated. I am very thankful for all of you for subscribing, liking, commenting, getting private readings, and I appreciate it. So if you would like a private reading, my email is divineinspiration77333@yahoo.com, and I'll introduce these piles and get into your readings. It's kind of interesting that this happened accidentally. So first we have the rose quartz, and it says love, which I didn't intend, but the rose quartz does go along with the heart chakra. And then pile number 2 is the amethyst, and it has stop obsessing. So the amethyst has to do with your third eye and your mind. So, and stop obsessing is with your mind. So that's interesting. And then finally we have the citrine. I believe this is a citrine, and it says don't fucking force it. Don't effing force it. And I feel like that is in alignment with the ego and the solar plexus chakra, so that's very interesting. So go ahead and choose your pile or piles and we'll get into your reading. Hi, pile 1, this is your reading if you chose the rose quartz and the love card from the Rebel deck, and we'll read the back of that. Get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. So I guess that's love. I was thinking of, sexual love too. Get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. So I kind of added these just for fun. Okay. And next we have, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. Okay, and from the Light Seers Tarot deck, we have the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. From the Muse Tarot, we have the Page of Materials, and then we have the 6 of Inspiration. So the Page of Materials would be the Page of Pentacles, and the 6 of Inspiration, 6 of Wands. Next we have the Knight of Emotions. And then from the Keepers of the Light, I believe it is, tarot, we have Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. From the Wild Offering Oracle deck, we have Companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. And then we have card number 49 from the Goddess Power deck, Spider Woman, Co-Creation. Then from the Self-Care Oracle deck, we have card number 30, Look for Fairies. Next, from the Magical Spell deck, we have card number 21, Sensuality. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. And finally, we have Expectancy from the Universal Love Oracle deck. And I also have a few messages I'm going to pull out, or their characteristics of why you should be proud of yourself. So, first of all, why you should be proud of yourself. Because we have 3 cards here, well, 4. 4, 5. I mean, your aura might be pink. I'm seeing a lot of pinks. And you chose the rose quartz too. So I do feel like you're a very heart-centered person, that you have this open and blooming and blossoming heart. And I want to say you're very in touch with the divine in your sensuality and in your physicality. Like you just like go with the flow. And with the 6 of Swords and sensuality, your freedom flowing from far away. You are just flowing. You have this very beautiful, flowing, loving energy, because we have love here, we have love here, we have companionship here, we have the Knight of Emotions. So I feel like you should be proud of your heart and your love for others. And also I see your love for yourself. I feel like you've had times where you didn't embrace your aloneness, but I feel like you have come to a place to do so. Because it says you need some fucking time alone, and you know why. So I think you take that time, and you've taken the time to learn about yourself, to grow, to love you. Don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. I will cheer your ass up, love. So I do feel like you cheer other people up, but you've been able to cheer yourself up. Like, because here I do see one of the many reasons you should be proud of yourself is, man, you are a really hard worker, because you have the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. So you probably have tons on your plate. I feel like you've moved away from things that weren't working for you, that you've moved out of probably toxic relationships, jobs, away from friendships. You've moved through, probably some financial hardships, and, dealt with emotional issues and all these different things that you have gone through, and you've been able to carry it. And yes, it's made you stronger, and you've been able to carry it, and you're a really hard worker. I feel like you've really invested in yourself, that you've worked on your emotions and your emotional health, and like really have moved into a more peaceful place within you. And you've gone through a lot of cycles, because we have with this Knight of Emotions, we have kind of like the cycles here, then we have the moon cycles, and then we have phases and cycles. And we have a full moon there. So I feel like you've released a lot of baggage, like you've released a lot of shit, and that's something for you to be proud of yourself about. You've gotten rid of a lot of shit, and you've worked so hard. And I think you need to take some time to sit back and realize how much you've actually accomplished. I don't know if it looks like on the outside you've accomplished as much as you have. Maybe because, maybe you had more difficulties to overcome than some people. So, but I feel like you've released illusions. The stories that other people told you told yourself, that kept you in the dark at some point, that you released that. But at the same time, like, look for fairies. I feel like you look for the magic in life. You look for the magic in people. You receive messages, and I feel like you have so much wisdom to give and so much love, and I think you give it to yourself and you give it to others. It's just like this, I want to say old soul, but not exactly that. It's just like this depth of knowledge and wisdom you have. And someone who is very, I feel like you get a lot of messages. I want to say ravens. Ravens or crows may resonate with you. Obviously fairies as well. The main sign I'm getting here in the center would be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know if you have that in your chart. We have 21 and 49, so 21 could be like a birth date, 49 could be an age or 30. And man, with this page of materials, this is the student. And I feel a level of humility here because I feel like you have like an abundance of knowledge, abundance of wisdom. And you still have that mind of a student, like someone, a lifelong learner, someone who continues to learn and continues to grow. And you realize that the more you know, the more you know you don't know. And I feel like you are very intuitive and instinctual, because I feel like you probably also get like feelings within your body, like physical sensations that lead you and guide you spiritually as well. I feel like with this co-creation, I'm getting the image of a spider, and I feel like a spider is very in alignment with very subtle energies. Like if something like hits their web, they feel it, like something very tiny. They feel that tiny vibration. Like you sense the tiny vibrations in you of that energy, and you're very much led. And I do think there's a physical sensation you feel with your intuition, because I feel instinct as well as intuition. Yes, you're such a loving person in spite of your difficulties. I think you have like every reason, I want to say to hate people, to say, well, fuck people, forget them, they're not worth my time, but that's not you. That's not you. Although I feel like you do take care of you now, and that's something for you to be very proud of. And I feel your heart is even blossoming even more, and that you have had victory over many things. You've gone to battle. You have really had a lot of challenges and things to overcome. And I feel you need to take a look at the different phases in your life and where you've come from and where you are now. And even if you're not where you want to be, you need to be proud of where you've come. And I feel like your burden is going to be lightening in life, like you're moving into a new phase. So we have phases and cycles here. A new, easier phase, like the lightness of the fairies, like fairy energy. In a very loving place, loving connections. And some more beautiful, lighter-hearted experiences. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. And I feel you still have that energy within you, no matter what you've been through. And I think that's another thing you have to be proud of. And I think somewhere you're going to be taking center stage, or you have, and you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded for your efforts in something. I'm seeing someone kind of like performing on stage and like flowers being thrown out to them. Now that could be literal or that could be like a figurative thing. Like you're going to be recognized. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile 1. I hope that inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. Please like and comment with, I don't know, a fairy, a spider, a rose, something like that. And subscribe to my channel if you have not yet for more content like this. And if you have an idea or suggestion for a reading, you can leave that in the comments. And I do offer personal private readings. You can email me about that at divineinspiration77333@yahoo.com. And I thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you come again soon. Hi, pile 2. This is your reading if you chose the amethyst crystal along with Stop Obsessing. Like I said, I think you're very intuitive. You're very intelligent because this does have a lot to do with the mind. You think a lot. You're very logical. You like to weigh the pros and cons of situations. And you should be proud of your mind, because you think about things in a way differently than other people, and you think more deeply about them, and you think of cause and effect and how one thing affects the other. Okay, so I'm going to introduce the cards and get into your reading, and I kind of added these Rebel deck for fun, but you know, as they relate, I'll include them. So Stop Obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. Ha. Don't believe every shitty thought you have, which is interesting because you're a very thoughtful, thinking individual. With depth. You have a depth of thought and a logic to your thought, and I want to say, you know, logistics. You're very logistical and strategic in your thinking. Nevertheless, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Okay. So from Light Seers Tarot deck, we have the Empress. I just was like, Empress. I don't know if that's like air being let out of a balloon or a snake or what. I don't know. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, we have the Moon from the Muse Tarot, and the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles, I believe. And then we have the 10 of Inspiration, which is the 10 of Wands. Next, from the Keepers of the Light Oracle, we have Lady Venus, Downloads and Understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving. You, yes, you are love. From the Goddess Power deck, we have card number 51, Ye, the Sun. You have the Moon and the Sun. How nice. And then we have card number 25, Ground Yourself. And we have card number 8 from the Magical Spell deck, Destiny. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. And then finally, from the Universal Love Oracle deck, we have the Inner Child. Maybe I'm going to show that a little bit longer. All right. All right, in addition to your very strong mind and your intelligence, you have a lot of Venus energy here, because we have the Empress and Lady Venus. So it's like the goddess of love. You're a god or goddess of love. I see that your heart chakra is on fire, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra is open, your throat chakra. So in addition to being intelligent, you're intuitive, you have psychic abilities, you're connected with the divine and all that is, you're interdimensional, and I think we are interdimensional, but I feel like you have an awareness of the dimensional realm. You are very insightful and probably clairvoyant. You are visionary. And I'm hearing you have a heart of gold. You can see through the clouds. You can see through bullshit. You can see through illusions. You can see through fears. And, you know, definitely you're very gorgeous. Like, very sexy, very gorgeous. There's a girl, boy next door kind of look to you, but at the same time, there's that extra special quality to your appearance and your attractiveness. You should be proud that you have your shit together. You have the King of Materials, you have the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. You really have your shit together. Like, you have, I mean, the Empress is the shit, you know, she embodies all of the queens. So she has her home together, her family, herself, her abundance, her stability. I feel like you're connected. There's a lot of moon connections, but you're connected to your emotions. Your intellect is, I want to say, on fleek. You are this very abundant person in all areas of life. I also feel like you're very rooted and grounded in, I want to say, in the self. You know who you are. You may actually do work on your chakras, because it feels like your chakras are very much in alignment, all of your energy centers. Like, you're in touch with your sexuality, you're in touch with your roots and your home and your ancestors. You have a level of confidence. You probably have done some inner child work, and the knowledge of who you are as being more than enough. I feel like your essence and your substance, you know who you are, and you're confident in that. And with this Queen of Wands too, like, you have this you have an ethereal energy, but there's so many things going on with you. Like, you're so grounded, you're very balanced. You have this sun energy, the masculine and the feminine. So I feel like you are able to handle both the light and the shadow aspect of life. I don't feel like you differentiate highly. Like, I feel like you're a very accepting person. You are non-judgmental. Um, these are things that you definitely need to be proud of. You're not judgmental. You are willing to lend people a helping hand, but you also will take care of yourself. I feel like you have a lot of patience, that you are so rooted, because I see roots here. You know who you are. You know your destiny. You're like so connected. And you have Venus here, and I'm thinking, so we have Libra and Taurus that are big here that you may have in your chart. And I do feel like you have all of these bright ideas, that you are a teller of truth. You're honest, you're truthful, and I feel your truth isn't just opinion. It comes from a higher source. We have downloads and understanding. You may meditate and work on your spirituality. I think you've put a lot of work into yourself and your life, like inner child healing. Some of you may be entrepreneurs, worked on a business. You've like watched something grow from the beginning. If you are a parent, you're a really awesome parent, and it's something for you to be proud of. I feel like you have provided for other people as well. I feel like you're a provider, because along with the feminine aspect, you have the masculine aspect as well. You've provided for other people or provide for animals. I feel like some of you may have been on a farm or worked with animals, or like working with the earth, like really working the land in some way, or a garden as well, or planting trees, or being an arborist or an herbologist, or something in agriculture, something with trees. Arborist, I guess that would be. You're very connected to the earth and the ethers. You have done. I'm hearing it's time to rest in your abundance, in your labors. Give yourself time a chance to rest in it, and to really enjoy the work that you have done. I think you've had probably struggles overcoming some thinking processes, but I feel like you've worked on that. You've done so much work to be proud of. And just who you are as an individual, being that centered in yourself, having that balance, having that rooted energy. This stuff, this investment, the investments you have made in yourself and other people are going to come to fruition for you. They're going to grow. Maybe it seems like slow going, but they are growing. I forget what kind of tree it is, and maybe it's I don't know that much about it, but it takes 5 years for that thing to fruit at all. And, so it takes a lot of effort. And I feel like you've put in that type of effort to start bearing fruit. And I feel that you are really bearing fruit. And you have put in the time and the effort and the energy and the love and the healing. Some of you may have gone to therapy, or you just given yourself therapy. You've done the self-help books, you do the meditation, you do the prayers, you do what you gotta do. And that's something to be proud of. I feel like some of you are into skincare as well. That's another thing for you to be proud of. Be proud of your beauty. of your attractiveness. Not in comparison to other people, because there is no comparison, because there is this uniqueness to you. There's something unique, like you have that girl boy next door, but that unique quality in your beauty, in your attractiveness, in your sensual energy. And you're just so in alignment. It's crazy. It's really good, and you do need to be proud of yourself. And I do kind of feel like you are proud of yourself. You've done a lot of the work. You've done a lot of it. And you need to be proud of yourself for that. Like right in the middle, we have the 10 of Inspiration, which is the 10 of Wands, which is hard work, which is moving on, which is burdens and difficulties and carrying a heavy weight. And maybe you've had back issues, yet you still move on. You've worked to heal yourself, get yourself in alignment. I think some of you may have worked to get your back into alignment specifically. And you need to be proud of, caring for yourself, caring for others. I do feel you've probably provided for others a lot and been a leader in that sense. Or maybe, even a leader of a company or a business or a family, but I feel someone providing for other people and having a lot on their back in that way. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope that inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. If that did resonate, please put a rainbow in the comments. And I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. And if you would like a private reading with me, you can email me at divineinspiration77333@yahoo.com. And I thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you come again and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. I would love that. I appreciate all of my subscribers, everyone who likes, everyone who comments, everyone who just gives into donations and private readings. I am so appreciative, so thank you so much. All right. Hi, Pile 3. This is your reading. If you chose the citrine crystal and the Don't Fucking Force It card, and since this has to do with the solar plexus chakra, I feel like you need to be proud of the fact that you're the shit. I feel like you are, I'm feeling definitely Queen of Wands energy here, like fiery energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Big on Leo. Very much in the solar plexus energy. Very confident. There's a confidence about you, an air of confidence. I don't know if you feel that way or if you just exude confidence. People think you feel that way. And you do need to be proud of who you are and just that you do shine that light. You may have a yellow aura. Okay, so this says don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. I do feel like you attract things in. Maybe at some time you forced it, but I think you've learned the art of letting go, and that's something to be proud of. And then here we have eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. And I feel that's another thing you need to be proud of. You may have made some changes in your diet or how you eat is beneficial to the earth or how you consume. You're mindful of animals and kindness to people, to the earth, to your own body. The way you eat and how you live your life. I think you're mindful and caring. And you also attract things in rather than forcing it. Like I said, you've learned the art of letting go. And so we have, from the Light Seers Tarot deck, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and Justice. From the Muse Tarot, we have Strength, and that's Leo. I was seeing that big time. Next, we have the Six of Materials, which is the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Inspiration, which is the Page of Wands. And then from the Keepers of the Light Oracle, we have the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life an endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Next, we have card number 35, Maya Illusion. Some of you may be 35 years old, but we have a couple of 8s here. But we have 8, 9, 10, 11 as well. So there's a lot of progression and growth. Such a pretty card. I think something about you like really sparkles. Maybe you're into jewelry or making things sparkle. Maybe even sparkly clean. And you like make it sparkle. You like, it seems like you pay close attention to detail. And you make things sparkle. You put that extra ounce of love and spice into everything you do. And you create joy for other people, I'm feeling. Like, in beauty, in the environment. I'm definitely feeling a connection to environment here. Yes. Okay, and from the Self-Care Oracle deck, we have card number 22, Energy Work. And next we have card number 29, Healing. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. And Universal Heart. And that's from the Universal Love Oracle deck. So, I feel a very happy, like happy energy from you. I don't know if you feel this way, or I feel like you at least just make others feel this way. I feel like there's, like you have this mischievous sparkle in your eye and you're a little bit mischievous, but you just you're like a bringer of joy, and your joy heals people. Like, you could also be like Reiki masters or in Reiki, energy healing of some sort, because I feel like you definitely, you should be proud because you like create joy for people. You help them to enjoy life, and that just heals them. You bring in karmatic justice, like you are fair, you're right, you're honest, you do the right thing, and you need to be proud of that. Maybe it doesn't always feel like it gets you ahead, but the spiritual realm sees it, and you will be rewarded in kind for your kindness, your goodness, the joy and the light that you bring to others, and this sense of excitement. I feel there's fire. I feel fire and water a lot. There's also Libra here. And you have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Somehow you make wishes come true. You make wishes come true, your wishes. But I feel a lot for other people. But you are a healer. And I feel the healing power has a lot to do with that joy and your internal flame. Because we have, look at this, just this rainbow of energy here. We have the rainbow in the chakras, the rainbow here in the page of inspiration, and the rainbow here. So you have all this rainbow energy. Like, you're so colorful. Like, you may dress colorfully, or you just look colorful. I don't know. Maybe you have like different colored eyes, different colored hair, just the environment you create around you, the things, you know, you just bring like this inspiration. I think some of you could be motivational speakers as well. And you just have this radiance and this goodness and this positivity and this just the shit. Because you have a universal heart and healing, which this dude, I don't know why maybe they don't purposely make them look like Jesus, but it kind of looks like Jesus to me. I believe you have power in your hands to lay hands on the sick for recovery. I'm seeing some echinacea. You can heal the sick. That's something you need to be proud of. Why you should be proud of yourself. I feel some of you are creatives and artists. A lot of you, actually. Even if that's not your profession, I believe you bring art. Like, you make things like sparkly and shiny and beautiful and like interesting and uplifting colors, uplifting textures, flavors, smells. Like, it's just, you create something more beautiful. You're mindful of your environment. You're mindful of the energy. And you just uplift others. And your enjoyment actually causes other people to enjoy. Like, my energy is lifted up and I'm feeling this high vibe here, you know? And I feel that's your energy. And I feel like, yeah, inspirational speaking, I think you can inspire others with your gifts, your talents, your voice, your communication. However you communicate yourself out into the world, whether it is verbally, and I am feeling I'm feeling an activation in my throat chakra as we talk, and we have this blue energy. I think you have to be proud of your voice and what you have to say, honestly. And I feel like you're also a very good listener. You're a very good communicator. Very good communicator. That's something for you to be proud of. I feel like you're generous with your positive energy. Your vibration actually changes the vibration of a room when you walk into it. I think you help people to see their purpose as well. Whether it's through your words or through your artistry or through your work somehow, or just the environment you create. Even if you cook and they eat your food, or if you create perfumes or jewelry or something like that, it like has a deeper sense to it, you know, and it helps them to see their purpose. I feel like your energy is like a walk on the beach. It's like a vacation. That's what you give off to others, and that's stuff for you to be proud of. Enjoying life and having that is nothing to feel guilty about. Oh my gosh. We're here to enjoy, to experience. And I feel like you know that. And I feel like you really care about your environment and your surroundings and others. Animals, for sure, animals, and like the physical environment. And I think you are mindful of what you put in your body. You're mindful of what you put out into the universe. And I feel you're a very solid person, someone who would, others would follow. They say you can tell if you're a leader by how many people are following you. So I feel people would follow you because they feel you're strong and decisive and they could trust you. Like the divine director. See, he looks like a leader. He looks strong and he looks certain. And I feel like you are the rock for some people, or many people. Like, yeah, I'm feeling like a rock. Some of you could have the name Peter, or some variation of that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Yeah. Some of you may be into astral travel. I want to say cybernetics. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, so you have a lot to be proud of, and I think your light does shine. You give people inspiration, sparks of creativity, help them to enjoy life, just all these beautiful things. And I just love your energy. You're like wish fulfillment. It's like, yay, this is exciting. It's like inspiring to me to just be in this energy, So you need to be proud of that, who you are. Your energy, it's just on point and in alignment. All right, I hope that inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. Please like and comment with, I don't know, something sparkly. If that resonated with you, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. And in the comments, if you have any suggestions for readings, you can leave those there. If you would like a personal private reading, you can email me. My email address is divineinspiration77333@yahoo.com. And I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. I very much appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you come again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.